Raise my glass in mourning of the working obsolete, the ones who filled the factories, who now are on the streets, all the people and their families who can't afford to eat, the ones who are at the mercy of the bankers. There once was a time when all could be employed, and the fruits of all our labor then equally enjoyed. But that was long ago, before the evil banks deployed wave and wave and wave of fucking wankers. And there are men, oh must we call them men, who see their gain as proof of innocence, and use that gain to take the lives of men and turn them into 10 or 20 cents. Oh, once upon a time, somebody made the wheel, and you can bet your ass that the sherpas made a squeal, but nobody could deny their function and appeal. So all it meant was people started driving, and onward through the darkness, amidst their busts and booms, the workers saw it coming like the marching face of doom. But even when the Luddites were crushing all the looms, they couldn't stop the greedy from their striving. And oh, oh, here we go again. Pretty soon you're gonna need a gun, and God knows where you can find a friend when the only thing they speak is O's and ones. Refill my glass in mourning of the working obsolete, whose lives are held in balance like an overdue receipt, whose saddest irony is they've been priced out of meat, for they themselves aren't worth their weight in mutton. Just as their corporate masters have always had it planned, they leverage new technologies against the working man, and punish all his progress with an imaginary hand that always seems to safely serve the gluttons. And oh, oh, here we go again. Pretty soon you're gonna need a gun, and God knows who might really be your friend when the only thing they speak is O's and ones. Now all the wealth is taken, you're born into their debt, and you won't be getting richer if you haven't got there yet. Technology's a self-made whore that's fucked us sick to death, and a whole new form of conflict has arisen. For now we've got an internet and robots with AI, and they can outproduce us at a fraction of the price. And once we're unencumbered, they won't need to do it twice. Most won't even know that they're in prison. And there are men, I refuse to call them men, who build their wealth on the thing that's coming next, who burn us all again and then again. And when they're done, we'll just be slaves and masters. And when they're done, we'll just be slaves and masters. And oh, oh, here we go again. Pretty soon you're gonna need a friend, and God knows where you can find a gun when the only thing they speak is O's and ones. And once there was a union, but they couldn't make it last, for once they bought the traders, the wages straight collapsed, and the masters made their money, but they still wanted more. So they automate production and push us out the door. And there are men, I refuse to call them men, who seem to think unemployment's funny, who just don't care that most are at their ends if they themselves can make a bit of money. And there go, here we go again. Pretty soon you're gonna need a gun, and God knows where you'll ever find a friend when the only thing they speak is O's and ones. And when they're done, we'll just be slaves and masters.